extravaganza. I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. But if you do want to eat at the cultural extravaganza, it's on Monday. You just need to bring $1 and I'll have a ticket for you. Okay? So bring $1 either Friday or Monday and I'll give you your ticket. I think it's probably safer to bring it Monday. Just give it to me at the beginning of class and I'll get you tickets. Okay? It's only $1. Just put it back in the door when you're done. Okay? So for this one right here, it's asking you to find the arc length. Yes?
I know how to do it.
Okay, well, what's the equation? Without any of the numbers in it, what's our equation? What's the
Pi r squared. Pi r squared.
Well, what does pi r squared find?
Radius. I mean diameter.
Is it 2 pi r?
What does that a in front of the pi r squared mean?
Area.
Are we finding area or are we finding
Arc.
We're finding arc length, okay? So it's going to be 2 pi r. We're finding the distance around the entire circle first, okay? This finds the distance all the way around. And then what allows us, what fraction allows us to scale it down?
C over 360.
You can open it.
C over 360. Okay, and what is our r in this case?
It's 2 pi 15.
So our r is 15, so 2 pi 15.
Divided by 255. I mean 255.
255
Over 360.
over 360.
Which gives you 66.75.
Okay, and what does it get you?
66.7.
I think it's 66.8. Be
You're
careful when
right,
you're
you're
rounding,
right.
guys.
It is, yeah.
What's up? Just take the answer. Okay, so be very careful when you're rounding, guys. And also when you're putting this in the calculator. This is dead. Okay, that you put the parentheses around it. I was looking at some people's from yesterday, and I was seeing people make those mistakes. Okay, so you've got 2 pi, then 255 divided by 360. Okay, so then that 5, okay, remember the cutoff is 5, so if anything 5 and above rounds at 7 to an 8. So 66.8 is going to be your final answer. Technically it's 66.8 meters. Okay, and remember you're going to have to remember that equation for the quiz tomorrow. Okay, I can't give that one to you on the test, the quiz itself. Okay, we're going to do sector area today. Nope. If you need to do that later, we can, but right now we're going to move ahead with this. Okay, so sector area, the equation for it, you're going to have to remember it as well for the quiz tomorrow, but it is pretty easy if we compare it to our equation for arc length. Okay, so if we're finding sector area, what they're really having us do is we're finding the area of this piece right here that's in bold. Okay, just like we were finding the length of that bold piece on the outside, this time we're just finding the area. So the area of the inside piece right here. Okay. Now, when we were finding arc length, we use this equation right here. Okay. What does this 2 pi r first do for us in our equation? Well, what does the 2 pi r find for us?
Is it like the sum?
The central angle.
No, the central angle is given to us here. It gives us the circumference. So we first find in this equation the entire circumference of the circle. Okay, and then using this fraction, we scale it back. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with finding the area of the sector. Okay, so what is the area equation for an entire circle? So we're going to find that first. What's that equation? What is it?
Diameter.
Pi r squared. Remember, guys, when we were finding the area of a circle, it's also up on the board here. Okay, these equations right here will be on the test. Okay, so you can find the area of the entire thing doing pi r squared. But we don't want the area of the entire circle, okay? We want the area of just the piece that's bolded right there, okay? So the same way we were able to scale back the circumference, we use the same thing when we're scaling it here, okay? We use C over 360. So it's really a very similar equation. We find the area of the entire thing, and then our fraction scales it back to the portion that we're talking about. So if we're going to go ahead and plug this in, okay, we've got pi, what's our r?
15, 12.
I see 12, 12.
I was looking
12 squared, good. Okay, and then what's our central angle?
150.
150. So we've got pi 12 squared, 150
Over 30.
over 360. Okay, so the same thing you have to be careful of with the other one. Okay, just make sure when you put this in the calculator, you put parentheses around that fraction. So pi 12 squared, 150 divided by 360. Okay, and then again, we just want to round it. So we've got 188.5. Okay. Okay, is that pretty easy for you guys?
What do you put p squared?
Oh, it would. Yeah, you're right. It would be p squared. And why is it squared? Yeah, because its area are units is squared. Okay. So on a length, it's just the meters. Okay. On this, it would be squared. Okay. So I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and do number 2 really quick. Just do that one on your own. Set it up, and then put it in your calculator. See what you get.
You can mark it later. This the only thing we're doing here. This is good. This the only thing we're doing is changing. It's gonna be this the only thing we're doing is 261.8.
What you got? So what was your guys? What was your setup look like?
Wait a minute. It's gonna be pi 10 squared.
So pi and 10 was our radius, exactly. Okay, and then what's our central angle?
300 divided by 360.
300 divided by 360.
8.7.
And what did you get our answer?
7. I got 261.8.
It should be 261.8. Check how you put it in your calculator, okay?
Make sure you put the square. Nah, she probably, I did.
You didn't put the square. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. Be very careful. Make sure you put that square in because that's really going to change your answer, okay? Okay, so I'm going to say you guys got this part, okay? Flip over to the back, okay? And notice right here it says to round, okay? But on the back, it doesn't say anything about round, okay? The same thing we were doing Monday, okay? If it doesn't say to round, you're not going to hit the pi button in the calculator. So don't push pi, okay? Now, what that allows you to do, and we didn't talk a lot about this on Monday, but if you don't push the pi button, it allows you to get an exact answer.
So wouldn't it be like 2 times the number?
Well, I'll show you in a second, hang on. Okay, it allows you to the most exact answer you can give someone. Okay, instead of rounding it and saying the answer is about this, okay, you can give them the most exact answer. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that rather than getting a decimal. So we're going to use the same equation. We're still going to use pi r squared c over 360. Okay? But what is, if we set this one up, what's our r?
11.
15. We're on number 5.
Oh,
Pi 15 squared. And then our central angle is the 225 over 360. Okay?
So you saying how to do is 15 squared
Yep.
by 225.
Exactly. So when you put this in your calculator, you skip that first part. You don't put that pi in.
140.7
Well, hang on, let me show you.
or just 140.
Hang on, let me show you. So you got 15 squared, 225 divided by 360. Okay? Now we push enter, and do you notice that we get a decimal here? Okay, and our first reaction is always to round that decimal, right?
It's gonna be 140.
Okay, so we'd round it to, well, we technically would round it to 140.6, right? But it doesn't say anything about rounding here. So what they really want
140.
is they want a fraction. Does anyone remember how to make the calculator give you a
Math.
fraction?
Go math and enter.
Yeah. If you hit that math button below the green,
Math, enter.
okay, that frac part right here,
Okay.
that means fraction. If you hit enter, and then enter again, it puts that 140.625 into a fraction for you. Okay? So our fraction now,
It's 1,125 over 8.
yep, 1,125 over 8. Now, I'm going to caution you all. I saw a lot of people making this mistake. Do not forget, we didn't hit the pi button. We put all of this in our calculator, but we need to include the pi in our answer. Okay, that allows us to be, that actually is the answer, okay? If you put this 1,125 over 8 without the pi, you've got the complete wrong answer, okay? On a multiple choice test, you might be fine and be like, oh yeah, I do need to put the pi. But if you're just giving an answer in like an ORQ portion, you're not gonna have the right answer, okay? Go ahead and do number 6, and I'm gonna pass this paper, the papers out, and I want you practicing on. So do number 6 really quick.
So we put, instead of putting pi 15 squared, we put 11 times 11.
What?
You said don't push pi.
Yeah, don't push the pi button. So everything but the pi button,
So
right here, goes
11 plus 11. 11 times 11.
11 times 1, so 11 squared, yep. You got some phone. Okay, so what did you guys get as your answer for number 6? You got 121 pi over 3. Okay, and it would be kilometers squared. Okay, that's the right answer for that one. Okay, your setup is going to look exactly the same. You've just got pi, in this case 11 squared, 120 over 360. Okay. Now I want to show you this last one really quick on number 8. Okay. If you're setting this one up, it's just pi 16 squared, 90 over 360. Okay. And when you put this in the calculator, what do you get? Put everything but that pi in. What do you get?
9.
What?
64.
I got 64. Careful, you're putting in addition. Okay, can you turn that into a fraction?
No.
I mean, technically you could. It would be 64 over 1. But if you told this to turn into a fraction, it's just going to pop the same thing out. So if it doesn't have a decimal, don't worry about turning it into a fraction. Your answer is just going to be 64 pi kilometers squared. Okay? So I just gave you the sheet you need to work with. Be careful with some of these that you aren't rounding, that you are not rounding. You want exact answers. Okay, you might have nothing with something without a decimal. Okay, don't be surprised by that. But on the front of this, do all of the problems, and then on the back of it, just do the evens. Okay. So front all, back evens.
What are you guessing?
We did proficiency. So let me just give you just keep working on this.
I already did this.
Miss Whitaker. Miss Whitaker.
It's like,
Hang on one second.
yeah.
I was. And then I looked up. I'm not doing this is a very intellectual.
I already did that. Apparently, if you are looking at
Well, okay, to do the take for this, you just need to turn it. Yes, you need to turn it in after. Okay, so just tell me when you need to retake.
excuse me.
Oh, no, I thought you were voting.
Okay guys, and also if you were working on a review sheet for the proficiency yesterday and want to do the retake, let me know and I can get that retake for you.
Well, it's not in there. It's not in there.
Because I got it, but you shouldn't have been doing it yesterday. How did you know how to do it?
Easy.
You copied?
I got a 0.7 on 5.
Okay, because you just put the fraction in. What, you need to put the 9 squared. So on this one, it says to round, right? So it says to round, you have a round. You put the 9 squared in.
So 5 squared. So
250?
all that burns.
I
Exactly.
got a question.
Hang on, let me get your test screen. I'll help you get the answers.
You see how easy this is?
I got a 19.94.
That should be right.
messed up.
Let's see.
Is the thing ever supposed to be over 360? The top? 'Cause I got 380 when I did pi 11 squared.
No, you're fine. Wait, you need your pi 11 squared, but then you forgot the fraction next to it. What's the fraction? Remember? Okay, write the equation at the top. It's pi r squared. And then c over 360. Okay, so then when you put it in here, you just write the fraction.
So is that, does it mean I'm wrong on that?
No, you put it in right there. See how, wait, look how, you see how you forgot the square of that one? You just need to go back in and put the square. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How we go?
Get your total of your ORQs right there.
76.
So that one, what's it mean?
Why
Why do I do that?
Right there, the answer's what's it mean.
So I do.
So you, what'd you get in the first one? Okay, so then here, okay, what is the piece you're leaving off? Everything this equation right here. So what's our C?
Actually, it's 2.
There you go.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's working. Who's missing that? Oh, really hard.
So I can just put the,
No, you're good there. Yeah, good.
square.
Yes, yeah, because that 9 rounds that 9 up to 0, right? And then put the fraction. Yeah. Okay, then you can actually. Okay. So write down these answers right here. Okay. So all these correct answers in this column right here. Okay.
You know, man.
Mhm. Yeah, that's right, yeah. You got it? Yeah, 8 years for you. Okay, you are, except that these ones right here, it says second round. So you don't have half that exam. The only one doesn't tell you what happened. Mr. Motley? So when you put this in, you use the and
Yes, ma'am.
just don't like, just do it real fast. You want to find out.
Yes, ma'am.
What's in your reading? Okay, the only thing you're forgetting here is that you need a pi. Remember, you didn't put pi in the calculator, so you need to put pi here. Remember, you didn't put pi in the calculator, did you, to get that 8? So you need to bring that pi. Pi is part of your answer. Okay? You're on the right track. I know that one's right. You just need to put the pi in it. Okay, but you don't want to put the pi. You want to just put the pi in your answer. Pi is part of your answer. Okay?
So what is?
You're right. No, you're right. You're on the right track. Okay, you just need to put the pi after this. Yeah, you can keep this one.
I was supposed to do the back?
Yeah. Yeah, Ethan's on the back.
So here, I'm gonna do it.
Well, hang on.
I'm sorry.
So, copy on these answers, those are the right answers. This one right here, okay? So you wanna look at and see how many you got correct. Okay, and when you add it all together, add all of these numbers together. Hang on 1 second. No, you're good. If you have a circular number, you just leave it like that, but you just tack on the top, right? Okay. What? So divide that number by 3. Do 11 divided by 20. There you go. So you get a 47%. I would suggest is that you can start on that and you for the work, okay? So I can get that for you.
Miss, y'all did,
The only thing you forgot on the, you just got the pie.
Did you do the back of the paper?
Okay.
I didn't do it. I did.
Right there.
I am. I think what it's
I got like 4.
It's yesterday. I don't know what she put.
Let me see. See everything.
You trying to shoot?
What?
I forgot.
What are you trying to find? What does it say right here? What does it say? Let me check.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so is that what we're doing up there?
I get it.
So what equation did you say?
Just don't get the equation for it.
There you go. Yeah, do you have it?
Yeah, after you get your answer.
I ready?
Okay, I have it then. Yeah, I remember this. Here, I'll open a window. Okay, so if you're finding the area of the arc, you're going to use the same equation. Okay, so you're still using pi r squared. Okay. Okay, so then when you put it in your calculator, don't push the pi button. Okay, so you do 8 squared. Okay. And then okay, but for parentheses, and I have parentheses, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, so your answer for that one is just 8, and then you have to carry the pi down. There you go, yeah. Yep, yeah. Okay, do this one, because I'm going to show you for the next one for that. Yeah.
So the good part, we do the same thing, we just don't add top.
No, okay, that was for the expense one here. That was for the expense.
So I didn't have that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have put the pi in for these ones, okay?
So just take 5 and just do that.
Yeah, you just do 8 squared, then 45 over 60. Yeah. You got it? Okay, well then you want to put this one in a fraction. So hit the math button, and then hit fraction. Push enter. Enter again. Okay, see how it gives you the fraction? That's what you want to do. Okay, so if it doesn't say around, okay, see how here it says surround? It doesn't say down here, you want to be exact, so that's when we're putting the fraction. Okay. See how here it says surround, okay, and here it doesn't say that? Okay, so you want to be exact. Okay, so the fraction, that fraction, allows it to be exact. Okay? So your answer is going to be 189 divided by
So the rest are just like the same, just it was just fails for.
What is the back asking?
It says find only outreach art.
Is that the same as area?
No.
No. So you're using a different formula. Is that formula you're using for the warm-up? No, that's for the area one. What's the one for the warm-up?
To C 360.
Exactly.
So it was the same thing. So
Why do I have to use them?
It's different. That one's pi r squared. It still has a
Oh,
c.
two.
Yeah, it's a 2 pi.
Why would I be looking on these?
It's just like, so your cues are together. This tertiary and bottom are together.
Same thing. Which one is that?
This is going to get you these points right away. Okay, so if you want to watch, there's a video that we put together that goes over this problem and this problem right here.
No.
Okay? If you want to watch the video, I take you through the problem step by step. And then you can do the rest of it after that. Okay? And then you just do the redo. Okay?
It's really great. Look at my paper.
Okay, yes. You can turn in. What about you? Yeah, turn in. Do you have any other reviews you wanted to do? Did you do the review? Did you have a retake? Are you done with this review?
I think I still need to do this.
And do this.
I don't, I think it's,
Okay, well, you can watch the video. Do you have your phone? Just type it into YouTube. Or you can type my name in. My name in.
Hey, right before you. Every time I ring,
So either type my name in or type the URL in and it'll show you exactly how to do this problem right there. Okay? It's actually 2 pi. If you're finding the length of the art. Okay? It's like the one up on the board. Yeah, there you go. Yep. But yes, that's correct. Yeah. No, it doesn't need to be square. You know the equation on the board? The 2 pi 9, that's the one, because we're finding the area. Okay? Yeah, you do want to, sorry, if you need to solve it, you just plug your phone in this and it's there. Yeah, hang on a second. Are you done? Okay, I'll be there 1 second. You done anything? Right here. See, this is hard. So you want to use this position, hold in the R in the C, okay?
I need help with 15 through 20.
Okay, hang on a second. We're talking about the windows, right? Currently outside? Yes, we're talking about the Oh, do you want one of the sheets? So guys, period's gonna end really quickly. If you're done with that, you can go ahead and turn it in. If not, you can take it home and do it as homework. We are gonna have a quiz, and we'll have some review time tomorrow. But we are gonna have a quiz going over both arc length and sector area, what we were doing today. Okay? So go ahead and study those tonight. What's up? Yep, yeah.
So am I giving this to you or what?
Go ahead and keep it. Yeah, keep it. You want to keep track of what you've done. You are going to college career connection after this. Okay?
Where's that?
Same place you were at Thursday of last week.
No problem. Where my is?
You got it. See right there? Doing two, except that needs to get 2 in the classes. Remember how there was the 2? Two times.
I'm not. I hope
Did you
not.
have that?
Walk right here, bro.
Did you have that? What was
Oh,
your
my
question?
God.
What was your question? You finished it?
Oh, no.
What was it?
I put it, what you said we can work a week?
Give me a few minutes, what? I was doing okay.
No, boy. No, boy. No, boy. Get up, bro. Get up. What? Oh my God. What your girls want to go on somewhere trying to do all that things? You joke every morning.
Bro, I ain't even say nothing, bro.
Him show, Mr. Bob.
Do you think something?
Yeah.
My great grandma.
What you movie name?
You can do this thing? You can do it on your calculator, on your phone, okay? This is yours.
I'm gonna do that.
You can mark this one.
I'm saying this first.
It's similar, but this one's asking for area. And then the other one is asking for this one. Yeah.
Is them buses still
Yeah. I believe it's about 4:55, yeah.
That's so perfect. Oh my goodness.
So we take care of you. Have a good day, guys. Remember, you're on a college career connection.